Tigers. We welcome the visitors from Haughton, and we'd like to introduce these young ladies to everyone. This is our first home game of the season. So, starting with Haughton. Number 2, Alexis Brown. Number 3, Caitlin Peoples. Number 9, Layla Williams. Number 14, Avery Hedrick. Number 15, Clara Hicks. Number 19, Reese Mayfield. And number 20, Charlie Prothrow. Starting tonight at catcher, Kaylee Goss. In center field, Carson Kazia. At first base, Clara Schaefer. At shortstop, Ella Vickers. Designated player tonight, Lainey Dubrow. In the circle for the Bucks, Dixie Williams. Playing third, Brianna Benecki. In left field, Annalyn Harris. Number 4, Kylie, check that, at second base, Kylie Small. And the flex player tonight is in right field, Kaylee Brazil. Coaches Cody Taylor and head coach Carissa Peters. Your Haughton Lady Bucks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your Neville Tigers. Number 3, Austin Searles. Number 7, Ava Trenton. Number 8, Stormy Tarter. Number 10, Kylie Barber. Number 12, Paris Shelton. Number 15, Emma Wilkinson. Number 16, Shanice Specs. And number 18, Carolyn Valentine. Starters tonight. Catching is Lainey Mercer. In left field, Michaela Clark. At shortstop, Boogie Specs. Holding down third, Bree Roberts. In the circle, Bailey Elton. At first base, Kennedy Moak. Designated player tonight, Madison Shelby. At second base, Lily Dozier. In center field, Caroline Doobie. And the flex player in right field is Addison Ellerby. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please join me by rising to your feet, removal of your caps, as we play our national anthem.
All right, everybody, welcome into your first edition of Neville Tiger Softball here in 2023. I'm Stewart Shelby. I'll be bringing you tonight's game as Haughton has made the way across I-20 to face the Neville Lady Tigers. You just heard from PA announcer Ronnie Shelby introducing the starting lineups, and we're about to get underway. For the Tigers, starting in right field, we have Addison Ellerby. Cross in center, it's Caroline Doobie. The left fielder tonight is Michaela Clark. At third base, you have Bree Roberts. Boogie Specs is your shortstop. At second base is Lily Dozier. The first baseman's Kennedy Moak. Behind the plate is the senior Laney Mercer. And in the circle is number 23, Bailey Elton. First up for Haughton is going to be Kaylee Goss. She's the Bucks catcher. We're just about set to get underway.
Number 18, Kaylee Goss.
Kaylee Goss stands in to face Bailey Elton. Bree Roberts, at third baseman, creeping up. As Goss shows bunt, she pulls back and lines this one right at Boogie Specs. One pitch, one out. We're here in the top of the first.
Number 23, Carson Kazia.
Carson Kazia, the center fielder. She wears number 23 for Haughton. Calls for time, and it's granted. Tigers 0-1. They opened up with West Monroe across the river last week as Kazia grounds that one back to the pitcher. And Elton throws over to Moak, and there's two gone. Don't know if Haughton has, they didn't have the record on their lineup. We'll figure that out at some point. Now Clara Schaefer takes her turn at bat. Takes that pitch high from Elton. Ball one. There's Elton. Rocks comes in there with a changeup. That's called a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on the Lady Buck first baseman. Swing and a miss at a low pitch as Schaefer thought that was 3 strikes. It's only 2. She was ready to go play defense. Coming to you live here from the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Paul McElroy complex here at Carl Smith Park, here in Forsyth Park in Monroe, Louisiana. That pitch is high. Now the count is full, 3-2. Top of every inning this year is going to be brought to you by our good friends over there at Sleepy Hollow Furniture, corner of 8th and Louisville. Schaefer swings and misses on that one. Mercer is there to scoop it up and tag her out, and that's going to retire the side for the Bucks. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We're scoreless as we move to the bottom half of the second inning. Stay with us.
For the Tigers, as Haughton records no runs.
Truck accidents are different from car accidents. With trucks, you've got federal regulations that may apply all over the land. You need an attorney who's experienced in handling these cases, who knows all those federal laws, and has years of experience fighting for our clients.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we return to the Family Solutions broadcast booths. Tigers coming to bat for the first time here this evening.
Lead off for the Tigers.
Lead things off for Neville is going to be the catcher, Laney Mercer. I'll give you the Haughton defense here in just 1 second. First pitch to Laney is high off the glove of Goss. Bottom half of every inning here on the Neville Tiger Network this spring. It's brought to you by our good friend Dr. Kevin Williams at Kevin Williams Orthodontics. Got offices in Monroe and El Dorado. Office in Monroe right there on Lammy Lane, corner of Lammy and Concordia. Ball tapped towards the pitcher, Dixie Williams. She's going to throw over in time and get Mercer. That's going to be the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up the left fielder, Michaela Clark. She wears number 9 for the Tigers.
Now batting Michaela Clark, left field.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. It's low. Here comes the 1-1 from Williams. Just misses that outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Ball fouled off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Michaela. A 2-2 pitch. Grounded hard, but right back at Williams. Throws over to first in time, and there's 2 gone. That's a Boogie Specs. Boogie had a knee injury last year, and she's just now coming off of it. It's her first game back. Good to see Boogie back out there for the Tigers. Takes that one for a strike. Here's the 0-1. In off the hands of Boogie, and it's going to be an easy play for the third baseman, Beneke, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base as we move to the top of the second. Still no score here from Monroe, Louisiana. We'll be right back after these messages.
No hits, there were no errors, and none left on base. We played one here at Carl Smith Field. No score.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
In today's real estate market, you need an experienced team to navigate your buying and selling decisions. I'm Misty Hodge with Keller Williams Realty. Let my group use their combined 45 years. We know purchasing or selling a home can be a stressful experience, but not when you choose the Misty Hodge Group. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, give us a call. 318-348-5945 or go to mistyhodge.com. That's MISTIHAJJ.com. We support this community and go Tigers.
Welcome you back to the top of the second. Hadn't had a hit yet here in the first frame. So Tigers back out on defense. Bailey Elton's going to face Ella Vickers. Ella Vickers, the shortstop for the Bucks. That was a ball, I believe, as we've moved to the second inning. Three-one the count as I was fixing the scoreboard there for you. I'll call it a strike on the inside corner. Count moves full. Three-two, lifted and over the head of the left fielder Clark off the wall. That's going to be a leadoff double for Vickers. And the first base runner for either team.
Vickers with the double to left starts off the top of the second inning for the Bucks. Next batter, Laney Dubrow.
Pitch is up and away. There's a strike. A throw down to third. Not in time as Vickers takes third base.
Draws the walk, puts runner at first and third. Nobody out here. Now batting Dixie Williams.
Runner goes. She's going to get to second. Now the pitcher, Dixie Williams, up. There's a strike. 1 ball and a strike. Ball lifted high. Right field. Is it going to get out? It will. Dixie Williams with a 3-run shot to right. And Haughton has taken an early 3-0 lead.
Dixie Williams goes deep for Haughton. Plates both runners on base. It's now 3-0 for the Bucks. As we have timeout for the visiting pitcher.
Now Coach Chad Johnson out to the mound. Let's talk to his pitcher, Bailey Elton. After the 3-run shot, Brianna Beneke, the third baseman for Haughton's going to stand in. Elton worked a clean first. Was run into a little trouble. A double, a walk, and a 3-run homer. The first 3 batters here in the top of the second. As that pitch stays up for ball 1.
Now batting number 30, Brianna Beneke.
Now 2 balls and no strikes. There's a strike right down the middle. 2-1. Ball fouled into the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Ball grounded towards third. Roberts is up with it across to Moak and in time for out number 1 here in the second. Nice play as Beneke was hustling down the line, but the Tigers get an out.
Third base for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Annalyn Harris.
It's going to bring up Annalyn Harris, the left fielder for Haughton. All fouled off the plate. Beneke tumbled as she crossed first. She was able to get up on her own power, and she looks to be okay. Changeup. Taken a little bit low by Harris. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Check swing, foul ball. Evens the count at 2-2. This one inside outed towards Smoke at first. She's going to make it unassisted, and there's two gone. Well, it seems after a shaky start to the second, Bailey Elton has settled down here. She's going to face Kylie Small, the Haughton second baseman. Try to get the Tigers out of this top half of this inning. This one's lifted over the first baseman's head and down the line. It's going to get to the wall. Small round second and is going to be into third for a stand-up triple. Ball comes in to the plate.
A triple down the right field line by
And a triple by Kylie Small keeps this inning rolling for Haughton.
Two-out extra base hit for the Lady Bucks. Next batter is the top of the lineup in Kaylee Goss.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kaylee Goss shows bunt again. She's going to call time here. You're going to pull it back. Goss, slap hitter, takes that one for a strike. Here's the 0-1. It's high. Goss taps that one foul. Now behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goss lined out to short her first time up. 0 for 1 here this evening. Lifts this one right at Specs. Easy pop fly is going to get the Tigers out of the inning, but not before the Haughton Lady Bucks strike for 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. On to the bottom of the second we go. Haughton 3, Neville nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
Goss with the hop out to short. Retire the Bucks in their half of the second inning.
At Marion State Bank, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and part of your community. With branches in Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Drew, and soon to be West Monroe, we're excited to be growing alongside you. Whether it's opening that first savings account, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't forget about MSB Mortgage in Monroe.
I'm Robert Lane.
And I'm Ben Jones with Marion State Bank. And we live where you live.
Marion State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." So we welcome you back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Tigers coming to bat here in the bottom half of the second inning. They trail Haughton 3-0. It's going to be Roberts, Elton, and Moak due up for the Tigers. Bree takes that one for a ball from Dixie Williams. That's a little low. 2-0. Pitch is up. It's 3 balls and no strikes on the Tiger third sacker. Bree's got a little pop in her bat, if you remember from last year. We'll take that one for a strike. Taken all the way there. Here's a 3-1. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch. Kind of down and in under the hands of the tall Brianna Roberts. Dixie Williams has battled her way back in this count. Here's the payoff pitch. That's called strike 3. One that Roberts doesn't like. But there's one gone.
Roberts dead on strikes.
That's going to bring up Bailey Elton.
Bailey Elton, the pitcher.
Bailey takes a strike. Elton swings and misses. Big cut there from Bailey. Can't get a piece, and it's no balls and 2 strikes on the Tiger pitcher. Williams tries to get Elton to chase, and she holds off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got in the dirt. The catcher, Goss, was there to easily clean that up. And there's 2 gone for the Tigers. Now Kennedy Moak, Tiger first baseman. Takes a pitch inside. It catches the corner.
Batter now for the Tigers, Kennedy Moak.
Kennedy taps this one. Is it going to stay foul? No, it's going to be fair. Nice hustle by the catcher. Goss, never giving up on that one. Ball came back fair, and they're going to get Moak down at first base. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left for the Tigers. We're through 2. Haughton leads Neville 3-0. We'll be right back after these messages.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Welcome back, everybody, as we have moved in the top of the third. Haughton leading Neville 3-0. It's going to be Kazia, Schaefer, and Vickers due up for Haughton. Vickers started things off for Haughton in the second with a double. Came in and scored. So Carson Kazia, he's a center fielder. Check swings right there. Gets a piece of it, fouls it back. She's down quickly. No balls and 1 strike. Takes a look at that changeup. It misses low. Now 2-1. That pitch from Elton's a little high. Kazia hacks at that one, fouls it down the third baseline. Three and two now. Folks, you're watching on our YouTube page. We also got girls basketball playoff action starting at 6, or started at 6. You can find that also on our YouTube page, as well as all of our Neville Tiger Network apps on Fire Stick and Roku. As Kazia pops that one up to third. Bree Roberts handles it easily. And there's one gone. And in walks Clara Schaefer, the Lady Buck first baseman. Schaefer struck out her first time up. Takes a strike there.
Now batting number 1, playing first base, Clara Schaefer.
Pitch slides a little bit too far out. Ball and a strike now on Clara. Changeup stays a little too high. 2 balls and a strike now. This one grounded right back up the middle, pops up off a second. Specs can't come up with it. That's going to squeeze through for a base hit for Schaefer, her first of the night. That's going to bring up Vickers. It's 1 for 1. The double. Scored a run on the 3-run homer back in the second.
Now batting Ella Vickers, shortstop.
Vickers, the Lady Buck shortstop. Hit it over the head of Michaela Clark there in the second. Takes that one down and away for ball 1. Just inside. Looked like Elton wanted that pitch. Big swing there on the 2-0 pitch. Vickers can't connect. It's 2 balls and a strike now. Ball rocketed. Roberts. Fair. Or throw to second. It's going to get away from Dozier. Vickers is going to reach on the fielder's choice. Schaefer's going to move up on the air. Now runners on the corners for Haughton. Ball was hit hard, and it must have just skipped in front of Bree. I thought she might have caught a line drive there. But they said it hit the dirt. Haughton threatening again here in the third. Dobro squares to bunt, pulls it back. I say she attempted. It's going to be a strike on Dobro. She walked back in the second. Dobro, the designated player. Takes that one high. Runners on second and third now after the as Vickers moved up there on that bunt. Ball fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Elton trying to work herself out of a jam once again here in the third. So Bailey Elton ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Lanny Dobro rocks, fires, it's outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball slapped in the hole. Boogie Specs goes to the plate. They've got runner in the rundown. That's Schaefer. She's going to be out at home. Schaefer, a little base running, didn't make sure that ball got through. The Tigers get their second out and avoid a run. So a nice play by Specs. Gets it to Mercer between her and Roberts. And Moak, they get Schaefer. Dobro ends up at second base on the fielder's choice. And there's 2 gone now. Now Elton facing the pitcher, Dixie Williams. One's in there for a ball. Williams with a 3-run home run, her only time up. Be a big out for the Tigers if they could manage to figure out a way to keep Williams off base. That one's up top, 2 balls. 3 balls? 3-0. I thought I missed a pitch there earlier. 3-0. That stays up, and that's going to load the bases. There's Chad Johnson back out to the mound. Really not going to give anything for Dixie to hit right there with the base open. There's no sense in letting her swing away. So she walks, and that's going to bring up Brianna Beneke. Beneke grounded out hard to third her last time up.
Williams draws the walk. Load the bases for.
We got bases loaded, 2 outs here for the Bucks.
Bases loaded, and the next batter is Brianna Beneke. Third base.
So Beneke, the third baseman. He's trying to extend this Haughton lead. The Tigers trying to keep it at 3. Lanny Mercer's got some equipment issues with her mask. Now we're back ready to go. Pitch inside, ball 1. No place to put Beneke. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there from Elton underneath the hands of Brianna Beneke. This ball tapped towards Dozier at second. She's going to pitch it underhanded to Boogie Specs, and the Tigers get out of the inning unscathed. No runs on, let's see, one hit. There was one error, and they leave 3 runners on base. We move to the bottom of the third. Still Haughton leading this one 3-0. We'll be right back.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
We welcome you back here. Madison Shelby leads things off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. She takes the first pitch for a ball. Hits this one hard. And the Tigers have their first of the evening. A job by the sophomore Shelby to get something started for the Tigers here in the third.
Base hit to center. 1 on, nobody out. The next batter, Lily Dozier.
Now, the second baseman, Lily Dozier. Lily squared to bunt. They throw behind Madison. Now she's going to take off. Round second. The ball gets past the right fielder. Head to third. They're going to hold her up there. So Dozier squares to bunt. They try to back pick Shelby. Ball squirts past the right fielder, and Shelby ends up at third. Well, the Tigers definitely with something going here. I think it's 1 ball and no strikes. That pitch misses. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Lily Dozier. Swing and a miss for Dozier. It's going to even the count up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Caroline Doobie, center fielder, up next for the Tigers. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Dozier's going to go down on strikes for out number 1.
Dozier down swinging for out number 1.
So now Doobie
1 on, 1 out for
to the plate.
the Tigers. Now the center fielder, number 14, Caroline Doobie.
Doobie in the 9-hole. It's her first at bat of the evening. Trying to get something down to try and score. Shelby from third cut into this Haughton Buck lead. Offers a bunt try right there. Fouls it back. We're in the bottom half of the third, bottom half of every inning, sponsored by Kevin Williams at Kevin Williams Orthodontics. Pitch inside, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. It rolls into the catcher Goss. 2 balls and a strike now. There's a strike right on the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Caroline. Here's a 2-2. A little bit outside. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two. Fouled off the dugout down the first base side. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Shelby's caught off third. She's going to get tagged out. Not what you want right there as the snap throw is going to get Shelby at third for the 3rd out. Doobie goes down on strikes, so the Tigers managed to get a hit there, but all right, everybody, we're back. As apologize for some technical difficulties here. As Mercer is out for the 1st out of the 4th. Tigers trailing here 3-0.
Mercer grounds the first to have the 1st out of the inning. Now batting Michaela Clark, left field.
Clark takes one off the arm. She's hit by a pitch, and the Tigers have a base runner stranded their last base runner as Shelby had singled to lead off the third. Managed to get to third with nobody out. And we're unable to scratch a run. So that's going to bring up Boogie Specs. Flew out to third her first time up. He takes that one high. Changeup stays down. 1 ball and 1 strike. This ball hits sharply towards short. Shortstop pitches nobody. Kind of in between. They didn't know what to do. The throw's going to go over to third. Boogie is going to be into first with a fielder's choice. Michaela Clark's going to get to third on the error. The Tigers with 2 base runners here at first and third with 1 out in the top of the 4th as they try to scratch and claw their way back into this football game, this softball game. All right, we had some technical difficulties at the park as my phone, who was hooked up to the audio, I was checking to make sure the stream was up. Anyway, it started replaying over the loudspeakers. So let's recap. 2-0 is the count on Bree Roberts. Struck out looking her first time up. There's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. First game of the year here at Paul McElroy Complex.
2 on, 1 away.
Bree fouls this one into the Tiger dugout. Evens the count up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got 1 out here in the bottom half of the 4th. This one fouled. Going to stay foul. That's going to be a walk for Bree. Now the base is loaded. For the pitcher, Bailey Elton. All right, Elton, with the bases loaded and 1 out. I'll get that scoreboard corrected. I call that one a strike because Elton tried to hold back, wasn't able to. Bailey struck out in her first and only at bat. The pitch is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Elton gets just a little piece of that one. The foul tip makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers trying to cut into this Haughton Lady Buck lead. It's been 3-0 since the second. The changeup is going to be grounded towards third. The throw to the plate is not going to be in time. Michaela Clark scores, and Elton reaches on the fielder's choice, gets herself an RBI, and the bases remain loaded for the Tigers, and they are on the board here in the bottom of the 4th. So now Kennedy Moak, the first baseman. First pitch to Kennedy is high for ball 1. There's a strike. We'll see this count. I believe 2 balls and a strike. Well, ball's up. Should be 3 balls and 1 strike. Kenny Moak had the little squibber, curve back here, back in the 3rd. Swings over the top of that one. The throwback goes down and gets into left field. Spaces the score easily. And the Tigers are within 1. Boogie's going to score on the error. The foul tip. Moak makes it 3 ball. It's 2-2 is what the count says. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Kennedy Moak. Still 1 out. Second and third now for the Tigers. Moak swings over the top of that one. She's going to go down on strikes. for the second out. And now Madison Shelby comes up to the plate. Madison has collected the only hit for the Tigers. To this point. Madison takes the first pitch, a little bit low. Dixie Williams for the first time in a little trouble here. Shelby fouls that one back. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, Maddie.
Madison fouls this one back at the plate. She's going to fall behind in the count, 1-2. Just couldn't quite stay completely back on that changeup from Williams. A base hit could put the Tigers in the lead. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swung on and dirt. The throw down's going to be in time. And that's going to do it for the Tigers, but they get 2 runs on no hits. There were 2 errors, and they leave 2 runners on base. We move to the 5th. Tigers cut into that lead. It's 3-2 Haughton. We'll be back right after these messages.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Move to the top of the 5th. Tigers scratch 2 there in the bottom of the 4th. Make this a 1-run ball game. The Tigers trying to hold the Lady Bucks there as this one's grounded towards Roberts at 3rd. Throw across is in plenty of time, and there's 1 gone. That was number 5, Laney Dobro there, grounded out.
Laney Dobro with the ground out to 3rd. Out number 1 now for Haughton.
Now Dixie Williams, the pitcher, comes to the plate, takes the first pitch high. Dixie, 1 for 1 with a walk. That 1 hit was a 3-run home run that gave Haughton the lead. Swing and a miss. Right there, evens the count up and a ball and a strike. Girls basketball is in the fourth. But they're trailing, needing a comeback. They're down 49-30. That pitch is low. Now 2-1, the count. Elton gets the whiff there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tiger defense already with an out. Williams lifts this one foul back into the Magnolias here. The top half of the fifth brought to you by our good friends at Sleepy Hollow Furniture, corner of 9th and Louisville in Monroe. This ball lifted. This is going to be in play right at Specs. She hauls it in for out number 2. We're 1 out away, getting back in the dugout, trying to tie this ball game up. Brianna Beneke. Beneke 0 for 2. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the third and grounded out to third in her first at bat. This ball lifted foul and out of play. So the ball lined right back to the middle, gets past Elton and into center for a base hit. And the Bucks with a 2-out hit. Put a runner on first. And Annalyn Harris coming to the plate. Annalyn 1 for 2. She singled her last time up. Harris swings at the first pitch, right at the Specs, fires it over to Dozier, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. No runs on 1 hit, or no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. Move to the bottom of the fifth. Haughton 3, Neville 2. Stay with us.
At Marion State Bank, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and part of your community. With branches in Marion, Farmerville, Sterlington, Drew, and soon to be West Monroe, we're excited to be growing alongside you. Whether it's opening that first savings account, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't forget about MSB Mortgage in Monroe.
I'm Robert Lane.
And I'm Ben Jones with Marion State Bank. And we live where you live.
Marion State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers."
Totals for the Tigers in their half of the 5th inning. No runs on, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 5 complete here at Carl Smith Field.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
All right, welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We're here in Forsyth Park in Monroe, Louisiana, as Haughton and Neville is squaring off in a nice early season matchup here. Got ourselves a tight one, 3-2. Haughton leads. And Bailey Elton still in the circle for Neville, trying to keep this buck lead at 1. Looks like this is going to be Kylie Small to the plate. We'll have 9-1-2. Kylie tripled and flew out. 1 for 2.
11, Callie Small.
That one stays outside. 2 balls and no strikes to the Haughton second baseman. This one hit sharply into center field for a leadoff hit. And Small is aboard. Their second hit of the evening.
Small singles to center. Bring up the leadoff batter, Kaylee Goss.
We're back to the leadoff spot, and Kaylee Goss, the catcher. Goss 0 for 2. I say 0 for 2. I missed.
Goss.
Yeah.
She's
0
0 for 3.
for 3. Don't know what she did last time.
She flew to left field on a great play. Diving catch.
Slap hitting lead off. Called strike. Another one right on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Stays away. Runner goes, and she's going to move up to second without a throw. Two and two, a runner on second with nobody out now. This ball grounded. It's going to stay fair. Moak makes the play up the first baseline. So an unassisted out there for Moak. It's going to move Small over to third with one out. This is Carson Kazia, the center fielder. Rips this one foul down the third baseline. Carson in her last at bat. Singled. She's 1 for 3.
Now batting, Carson Zia.
Takes that one outside. Ball gets away from Mercer, and Kylie Small is going to come in to score a run for Haughton. That's going to make it 4-2. Ball lifted into left field. Michaela Clark is there to make the catch, and there's 2 gone. So Clara Schaefer steps in.
Zia flies left for out number 2. Now batting, Clara Schaefer's.
So Schaefer struck out, singled, and
She struck out, singled, and walked last time.
walked. So 1 for 2 officially. It's 1-0 is the count. This ball lifted. This time into right field. Right fielder going back. And Addison Ellerby makes the catch to retire the side for the Tigers. But the Haughton Bucks add a run there on 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave nobody on base. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Tigers trailing by 2.
Football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change. One thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Welcome back, everybody, as Boogie Specs leads off the Tiger half of the sixth. That will be the bottom of the sixth. They trail Haughton 4-2. Boogie takes a pitch for ball one. Ball two. There's a strike.
Popped out to third and got on fielder's choice and scored. Part of that rally.
Boogie scored the other run. Michaela Clark and Specs, the two Tigers, to have crossed the plate. She fouls that one into the dirt. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. All fouled up. Is it going to stay in? It does not. Gets into the stands. Boogie stays alive. Ball. Williams' pitch is low, and now the count is full. Tigers trying to get their leadoff runner on for the second time tonight. Speck stays alive. Boogie's in a battle here with Dixie Williams, the Haughton pitcher. See who can win this one. This one popped up. Shortstop. Vickers calls for it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Boogie just hadn't been able to center one up, and coming off of that injury, her first game live back in a while. Now Bree Roberts, 0 for 1. She struck out her first time up and walked. The last time she was at the plate, takes that one for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. This ball ripped, just foul down the left field line. That would have been extras for Bree. When she drops the bat head on one, she hits it hard. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got her on the changeup, and there's two gone.
Roberts goes down swinging for out number 2. Bring up the pitcher, Bailey Elton.
Bailey Elton. Elton 0 for 2. She reached on a fielder's choice her last time up. Makes that pitch inside. Ball grounded back up the middle and unable to be fielded. Didn't quite get through. A nice effort by the shortstop Vickers, but you couldn't come up with it. And I'm going to give Bailey Elton a hit on that one. I think she was going to leg it out nonetheless. So 2-out base runner for the Tigers as they swap out a runner. That's going to be number 10. Kobe Barber.
Running for Elton is number 10, Coley Barber.
Coley, not Kobe. Coley Barber. Another one. Oh, ball was snagged by the pitcher Williams as Kennedy Moak tried to sneak one through up the middle. A nice play by Williams is going to retire the side for the Tigers. So they get no runs on one hit. There were no errors, and they leave one runner on base. We move to the 7th. Your score, Haughton 4, Neville 2.
No runs on one hit, no errors, and
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." We've had ourselves a good game here. The home opener for Neville as we return to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Haughton leads the Tigers 4-2. Bailey Elton in the circle trying to keep it there as Ella Vickers rips one foul down the third baseline. Vickers struck out her last time up. Double back in the first. She's officially 1 for 3 on the night. Takes that one outside, though. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, drop ball stays up. This ball lifted into short center field. Center fielder coming up, can't make the play. Caroline Doobie have a good chase, but it was just in no man's land out there in center. It's going to drop in for a base hit for Vickers. She's 2 for 4 on the night.
Vickers with the base hit, puts runner at first.
That's going to bring up Laney Dobro.
Next batter, number 5, Laney Dubrow.
So Haughton with another leadoff runner on. Dobro shows bunt. Runner goes. But Vickers is going to be safe at second. Don't know if he called that a ball or a strike. Looked like Dobro pulled it back, but we'll check the umpire here after this pitch. That's fouled off the leg of Laney. No, that's a strike. I think that pitch was up. I'm going to say it's 1-1. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess here. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right back up the middle. Backhanded by Dozier over to first in time. Nice play by the sophomore Dozier to cut down Dobro for the first out. Vickers moves to third. Now the pitcher, Dixie Williams, trying to give herself a little extra cushion here. Lifts this one right at Dozier. She's going to make the catch and an easy couple of outs. Get the Tigers 1 out away from getting out of this inning without giving up a run. So 2 gone. And Brianna Beneke.
Next batter is Brianna
Beneke with a single. So she's officially 1 for 3. Takes that one for a strike right on the outside corner. A big out with a runner on third here. If the Tigers can get it, keep that Haughton lead at 2 going into the last frame. Pitch stays out. 1 ball and a strike. Well, congratulations to the Lady Tigers, as this ball is lifted into right, and Addison Ellerby is there to make the catch, and that's going to retire the side for the Haughton Bucks. They strand a runner. Had no runs on 1 hit, or no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the final inning here, the bottom of the 7th. Tigers coming to bat, trying to come back in this one. Stay with us.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Hi, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth as we are ready to kick off the bottom of the 7th. Tigers trailing by 2. They're going to send Shelby, Dozier, and Doobie to the plate. Madison swings through that first pitch for a strike. Madison 1 for 2. Has a single in the first. Struck out her last time up. She tries to get the Tigers' 7th going. Stays back on the changeup. Slaps it foul down the first base side. She's down on the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. That's Emma Wilkinson on deck. Going to hit for Dozier. Shelby slaps another one foul. Staying alive here. Here's the 0-2. She lays off that one wisely. That's a ball and 2 strikes. Low ball 2. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Williams has gone the distance for Haughton. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Stays away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good take there by Madison. Three-two pitch, swung on and missed. They're going to say she got it. Looked like that was a little bit low, but Shelby goes down on strikes for the first out of the 7th. We are going to have a pinch hitter. That's going to be Emma Wilkinson.
Shelby down on strikes for out number 1. Now batting is a pinch hitter.
Emma
Wilkinson.
Trying to get a base runner here now for the Tigers. Takes that one for a strike. Hutton's down low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lady Tiger basketball team falls in the first round. They hosted Thibodeau, but fall, I believe, 52-41 as that ball is fouled back to the umpire. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'll make sure that's right. 52-41, yeah. So a great season for the Lady Tigers. A lot of improvement, hosted a playoff game. The men's basketball team plays tomorrow night at 6 for their regular season finale against Green Oaks. We'll have that right here on the Neville Tiger Network. That pitch rolls in there. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Emma. And then Saturday, the boys soccer team in the semifinals going back down to New Orleans to take on the Holy Cross Tigers. Was able to call a great game against Rummel in the quarters earlier this week. Back-to-back trips to New Orleans, and if they win Saturday, they'll be down in Hammond for the finals. I believe next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll have to check on that, but either way. Wilkinson stays alive. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Tigers trying to stave a little comeback here. A nice pitch there by Williams is going to get Wilkinson. She swings at one underneath her hands, and there's 2 gone. Tigers down to their final out. And that's Caroline Doobie up to the plate. Caroline 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. So that means she's due. Takes the first pitch high. She hit this hard right back up the middle, and the Tigers have a little life here in the 7th as a 2-out single by Doobie gives her first hit of the game and flips the lineup back to the top, and Laney Mercer, who herself is due. She's 0 for 2. She did reach on a walk her last time up. Tigers needing 2 to stay, 3 to win it. I'll have to do it all with 2 outs here in the 7th. Michaela Clark on deck. Laney takes that first pitch high. One-oh pitch, swung on and missed. Tigers down to their final out. Trying to mount a comeback here. They've trailed ever since the 2nd, the 3-run 2nd. Haughton added a run in the 5th to make it 4-2. Laney showing bunt here. Pulls it back, through it. Going to try to get Doobie to second, and she's thrown out. And that's going to do it. So the Tigers fall to 0-2 on the season, but a well-played contest here against Haughton. Haughton's going to win this one 4-2. Folks, we appreciate you watching. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night with boys basketball at 6 o'clock here on the network, and soccer Saturday at 6 for the boys soccer semifinal game, so against Holy Cross. So we appreciate everybody watching here on the network. I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night, and we'll see you again the next time we're on the air.